Welcome to episode 18, and you are with me, Benadera Nombo, again, here on the Planet Plane podcast. Our guest today is Michelle Dennis again, who is owning a school and will help us to understand more, more of becoming a teacher and school owner topic. Mr. Genius, welcome once again in this show. Can you share your story of becoming a teacher and a school owner?
Yeah, in this territory, I can say that to become a school owner and to be a teacher, it's a passion.
Yeah.
It's a call also from God.
Mm.
Because everyone who wants to be somebody who can teach somebody, it's not just a matter of taking it as for granted, but it's a call from God. So because this was my passion to teach each and everywhere where I'm going. When I was in my school time, I was conducting my school time in colleges and so wherever I was going. I was being told that go in front and tell us and lead this maybe discussion, go in front and do this, go in front because people were just even choosing me to go in front and do my ability there. Then I offered all my efforts to teach people, to convince people about what do I know, whatever people must know, I have to offer it with my effort. So it was just a call from maybe from the beginning where I was studying, even at secondary school. I was maybe the one who can lead the people. And even when I was in college, I was the one who lead. So this was intended that maybe I can be a teacher. When I was going to church. People also even chose me that I'm going to front and teach this particular subject. So that was just a call from my master. This is a call from God. Okay. So to be a teacher is a call. And also, if you have a passion in that particular teaching, you can be. But you have to offer it with your whole heart because you want to convince somebody to know something. If you want to do this, you have to do it with your whole heart. You have to do not even need to just imaginizing that I imagine everything, whatever you can do, you have to do with your faith, your effort and ability, so that somebody can know it clearly. Because you are the one who is studying each and every day, and the teacher have to study so many things. So I was studying each and every day, so that I have to be a good teacher to somebody. I was doing my ability, my effort. I was offering my effort to somewhere else, so that I have to teach somebody, convince somebody, so that he or she must know what I want. Then to start this school, to be a school owner, it was just I can say the passion, the call from God that even 2 to 3 people, if they want to know something, but if I will offer my best to them, they will know everything, whatever I want, so that they're going to pass what they want to achieve. Then I started the school with the little number of children.
Like how many?
6 children only. My children there, also including my children. I got 2 children, 2 siblings, I can say so.
So which means you started your school?
4 plus my own children, 6. Then this is the one. I don't know.
That is primary and not secondary.
Primary school.
Which is having 8 classes.
8 classes, and I said I wrote it on my, I can say the flyer. I wrote that I can say Nazareth up to 7. I started with the 7. Nazareth up to 7 is here. So the flyer was just even preaching to each and everyone, but 6 children were there. I was teaching. But then I offered all my abilities to the children who I was teaching on my own, and I had the teacher who I was sorry, I was telling my own name. But that one was also being called like I can say so. Her name is Yanko. She was the helper who I was teaching. She was not a teacher, professional teacher, but she tried to even work with me to the nursery ones. Then another week, I received so many children, little by little. It was covering the classes. Little by little, then I had on the first time 14 children. And closed it. And the school session ended there. And I started another academic year with 30 children. Then that academic year, which made me to know that I'm improving. I worked so harder. Then I closed with the 77s, who were most 8 of them, and you know the figure downward. Then I took them to another school who wrote the examinations, and they all passed. Then I knew that I have the power to teach the children because they are passing.
Yes.
Little by little, I also closed another academic year with the 14 children. Yeah, 14 children. And I made them also, all of them, to pass their Sunday 8 examinations, and they were selected. Wow. So this also made me that to know that I have the power to teach somebody, because this was the my practice, the practice which I was practicing in Blantyre. But going back to Nsanje, where I found this teaching ability. I was teaching the nurseries, ECD centers, CBCC centers, community-based child care center.
Yeah.
It's where I was trying my best to conduct my teaching ability. Then the children there were doing their, maybe I can say, doing their, having the exit marks in the primary schools. When they are transferred to the primary schools, they are having a good marks, good positions.
Yes.
Who are coming from CBCCs. Then it's where I knew that if I'm taking the transfer from my children who are learning from the CBCCs to primary schools, they were doing good.
Yes.
Then here in Blantyre, it's what made me to also go through that I have to establish another CBCC. But with the resources, I failed, but I did it in my house.
Okay.
And therefore, it made people to know that this one can he is able to teach the child. He's the one who can do with his best to teach the child.
Okay.
And all the children with these 3 years, as of now, I closed the last academic year with 17 children, and they all selected.
Of MAC?
Yeah.
I mean
PLC, primary school.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, as an 8. All of them passed their examinations.
Wow.
So this 17 made me this year to have 50 children. As of now, I can say 50 children from 17 to 50.
Of only standard 8?
Standard 8 only.
Wow.
Standard 8 I got 50. Which means the school is growing in multiple manner.
Yeah.
So this is how we can do our teaching, our professions to be in to another level, because we do it with our own efforts, our own abilities, and everything, whatever we know in teaching industry. Don't just make it just you are just imagining that I have to be a teacher just to have money. I have to be a teacher just to have a fame. No, I'm not teaching with to have just that particular position, that will be a famous person and to be known to with somebody, because that is not your core. But just do it with your own abilities. Make a child to know what you want. Play, learning, and do your best to want yourself to know that the child wants to play, wants to learn. It's what we know in the teaching industry, so that your child want to make what you want. Want to be what you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said at first you were having 6 children,
including my children there.
Yes.
Which is 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
6.
And at the end, within 3 years, you have managed to have 50
But as
standard
only,
age students only.
Which means the school got another number.
Yes. So, what teaching philosophies or approaches do you incorporate into your studies? Because if you say you are teaching the children yourself, and at that in that environment, and they are able to be selected, it means you are employing certain philosophies. What are they?
The application of philosophy which I'm using there, maybe my fellow teachers have to know this, that each and every child is not a slave to school.
What do you mean?
If they take a child as a slave, some teachers use their own powers to teach a child, use their own energy than knowledge. They can even whip a child. They can do every harm to make a child to pass what they want. That is not a teaching philosophy. Apply a knowledge to a child with your own effort and the wisdom which have been given to you from God, that you have to teach somebody. If you don't know how to teach a child, don't make him as your slave, by whipping, taking a stick, and teaching with your power. No.
Yeah.
Make him or her your friend. A child is our friend. He wants to play. He wants to laugh. He wants also to learn.
Yeah.
Being that particular thing, you are a child also. Enter into his mind. Know that every child has a dream. You want to make him to have his or her dream successful. Don't just take this child, his or her parents told me that I have to teach him so that he's going to pass what I want. So I will even knock your head if you fail this.
Yeah.
That is not the way how to teach a child.
Yeah, because the child, I think he or she might be scared of you as well.
Yes.
Instead of being listening.
Our steps are long enough than the child. Even our memory. Our memories have got even 32 GBs and the child have got 2 GBs. Which we are different from 30 GBs.
Yeah.
So don't make that yours 30 GBs like a child. So a child's GBs with their 30 plus 2, 32. That is not what we think in our teaching profession. Make yourself like a child.
Yeah.
But you want to make that child to be successful in what you want.
Okay.
So, also another thing is this. Playing and learning is the only thing which a child wants. You can use even things which has been being taught to the teachers. Talula.
Talula. What is Talula?
Teaching and learning using available resources. Teaching and learning using available resources. That is Talula. So that is the only way which you can convince a child. Take those things which are available around you. The surroundings can make your child to learn something from you. If you want to teach her or he that this is the banana, take that banana into your class. Banana.
This is the banana. And
show her that the banana is this one. This is an apple. Take the apple, little apple. Use your resources so that the child have to know this. That this is the apple, or even at home. She's going to learn it if you're going to get off. I have to learn to. Then if you're going to find the banana at the table, she will talk to her mother, Mommy, this is the banana. I learned it from the school.
Yeah.
So you are teaching the child a very good example. That is Liaria. Can you say so? Yeah. Another thing? Yes.
Okay.
And expression as that he express that it's Liaria. Using a thing which is an object which is real. Teach the resource which is real and talk to the child that this is the real thing which I'm going to tell you. Cup. Take the cup and show the child.
Not showing them the spoon. Something that you
don't draw it only, but take the real object.
Okay.
That is the first of all. No, you have to not to be hurry. A teacher have to be slow but sure. Don't hurry yourself. I have to teach them to teach this. No, slow but sure, but make her or he to learn what you want. So you have to use everything, whatever is surrounding us. Teach, but slow. You want to make somebody to be successful in what you want. This is the only thing which we use in our professional industry of teachings. Thank you very much.
Okay. For you to know the progressive of your students, What methods or how do you assess the performance of your students?
Yeah, each and every every teacher knows that a child have to be the one who is doing successful uh, things in the class.
Mm.
If you don't assess your child,
Mm.
you can never know that this one is doing his or her school as what we want as a teacher.
Yeah.
Because if you have a class performance, sometimes you have to know how to make this one know that uh, how to make this one be in what I want in a certain form, like giving them some exercise what or after you have taught them.
Mm.
Regular exercises
Yeah.
are the only way which is going to make a teacher know that the child is doing good,
Yes.
and also give him or her the way to do at home. These are also the only things which are going to make a teacher know that somebody at home is not sleeping
Mm.
with his or her school. Because if you just let the children go at home and just stay, I will never give them work to do at home, like homeworks.
Mm.
Children is going just to even do their own things or even playing at homes because they even don't even realize that I'm schooling, I'm at school.
Mm.
Because if the child is learning at school,
Mm.
make him also learn at home.
Okay.
If you want that child to just to learn at your school, at home you're going to play.
Mm.
This will going to make your school. This will going to make the teachers' duties, responsibilities to a child fail.
Okay.
How am I saying this? Because if the children are just playing at home and learning at school, the school going to be dull like this.
Yeah.
Because children is going to know
Every
everything
day,
at school.
every day they will be like they're starting again.
Mm-hmm. If you send a child to maybe to university,
Mm.
you expect that this child at the boarding school, even the university, is going to let us know more about what he or she is learning at school.
Mm.
Because they always be busy, even at home, even in their hostels. They do maybe discussions. They work with their own
Continuous
assessments, everything, whatever assignments they are being given, they work at night.
Mm.
Those people who the college life.
Yes. For example, here
Yes.
I'm busy.
You are busy
Instead of enjoying
of
weekend.
just staying. Yes, enjoying the weekend. You are busy interviewing because this is your duty, which
Yeah.
means you are not sleeping.
Mm.
So the one who is in primary school, we are just letting them at home, just playing, walking there and here, there and there, triangling the whole community,
Yeah.
going there at market and their place party and whatsoever they want to do. And after all, the school tomorrow. The school tomorrow. That will going to make your children to be to fail in their contacts. I can say so. Their performance will going to be new.
Okay.
Because you are not making them busy as what the teacher is paying. Because I myself, I don't sleep at home. I write some schemes. I write lesson plans. I am busy each and every day. I have to be busy so that my children have to eat something which is good for I myself.
Yeah.
I don't sleep. But if you are making your child sleeping, you're going to fail yourself because your child is sleeping. You are busy, but your child is sleeping.
Okay.
But all of you have to be busy, and the children have to be busy, much busy, like than you, the teacher.
Yeah.
You have to sleep a while, but the one who is learning have to be so much busy. So we have to give them assignments at home, make them be busy with their education. So I give them regular weeks. I have to give them assignments. I have to give them everything, whatever I want to do to make them successful in doing their education. So this is the only way which we make our school
Assessment.
school to be doing good like as what you asked me. Make your children so busy. Don't let them play. Don't let them go at home and just being like kings there. When they are coming back to school, they have to start again. Then going home, staying like kings. Those children are going to be poor into their examination room. So this is how I do. And also, And adding in addition to that point, I always, even when I'm conducting my lessons in class, I don't let them just knock off their period of the subject which I was teaching. I have to ask them questions after I finish my lesson.
Kapela yoga.
Yes, this is Kapela yoga. Why I'm doing this Kapela yoga? Because I have to know, is he or she understanding what I'm teaching him every day? If the meaning have to be done to that meaning, and he have to collect each and every word which has been wrote in at the board, have to finish from the beginning to the end. The whole board must be known, not just to memorize, but to know. If you make just your child memorize what you want, you're going to fail. But you must make him know what you want. That's why I have to give it him. The whole board must be known here. If you don't even, if I ask you each and every question from the board, if you don't answer, you will not go home.
Okay.
So I will just make them look back or down or maybe closing their eyes. Then I have to ask them. They will know. They will read with their heart, because they know that if I will not do this, I will not go home. If I don't do this, the punishment will come.
Yes.
Everything is going to happen. And then people are going to know me, they're going to laugh me at me. So then they work hard so that they have to know that this is going to make me successful. I have to even be higher enough with than my friend here. So shyness or even being ashamed with the laughing going to be given to him or her.
Yes.
We're going to make him be the one who's going to be successful in the classes.
Okay.
This is the only things which we use sometimes in our teaching process. There are so many ways which we use, but just to mention a few, this is the only maybe ways to make your children's being successful in their lessons or even money.
Okay. So how do you control the challenges or the negative impacts of giving them such assessment? For example, you mentioned about homework. You give them the homework and they go at home, their older sister, their mom, their auntie, maybe because they are tired of teaching the children, maybe they're like, write this, and the child is writing something contrary, then they just write for the child. How do you,
instead of a child to write himself, the sister will going to write instead of
yes, maybe they will
just
write,
helping.
they will write somewhere, and just
going to copy.
just give him just copy because
she's tired.
yes,
Okay, the helper is tired.
yes,
Just to copy this sum.
yeah,
Usually, I hope you mean that.
yeah.
These challenges, I cope with them. Yeah, this happens. I hope you have asked the very good questions to the listeners.
Yes, because I already was done that to my sister, to my sibling. I was tired. I was do like this, and she was doing something contrary. I just give her like that. Yeah.
Most of times it happens like that, but come to me. What I use in this, if he has used that way of being copying or photocopying the sound from somebody else,
yeah,
I make him look okay. If the sum had been solved like this, make a proof.
So you are.
I sometimes use them. Okay, prove yourself here. I have to give them another subject or even exercise concerning that particular lesson which had been given yesterday.
Yes.
And the next day, you have to give them another subject, another lesson or the same topic. Yes. But you're going to manage it to do it himself in the class. Then I will know that I will realize that if he has been doing this himself here, I hope this sum is true for him. If he has failed here, but the homework has been passed the excellent, 10 by 10, 5 after 5, I can say that, okay, this child is very clever. So I have to turn around him. Then I have to know that I can just realize that you have recognized that this, what you are doing at home, is not the way which we want here. And because children are more enough, they always ask for a homework. Yes. This week, sir, just give us a homework. Sir, just give us a homework, because they know that our sister, our brother are going to help us.
Yes.
So if you are going to punish them in that particular week, that I have to give you another lesson. If you're
Yes.
going to pass here,
Then
you will be given that homework,
Mm.
so that you're going to make it yourself.
Yeah.
And most of the children here, if you are going to give them the homework, if they are doing it well here in their classes, I just know them that at home also are going to do this. If he is failing here, conducting in the class, this performance is poor in class, also at home, if it is going to pass, if he's going to make him pass, I will come to realize that this one is not the way which the one whom I am waiting to pass my examination. I have to change my effort to him. I have to do some other things so I'm going to pass the examinations. I have to be okay to attend him, to make him attend. My attention have to be with him, because he's the one who's going to just to copy things from home, going to just even to peeping somewhere else. So those children have to be known by the teacher. You have to deal with them. You have to maybe to come with them in a part-time manner. No, what I want from you is to pass the examination and not to copy in the way what you are doing.
Yeah.
Because in the examination room,
You
there is
will not
no
have
copy.
that chance.
Disqualification is there. So there is no chance to copy somewhere else.
Okay.
Children have to be with their teacher each and every day.
Okay.
Children must be known by the teacher each and every day, so that they're going to pass the examination with their own knowledge, because the teacher have offered every way to make the child to pass the examination.
Okay. So in your teaching schemes, do you include technology? If you include technology, what role does the technology play in your studies? And you must answer that question with the final thought, because the time is not allowing us.
Yeah, I'm going to just make a brief on that question.
Yeah.
But we have phones nowadays.
Yeah.
These phones are not just phone which you are just using for entertainment, but they have to be used for our children to make their education successful.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is this: there is some other things which have been offered by the government, the organizations, even internet. It is offering numbers, it is offering spellings, it is offering everything, whatever the child have to learn. We can give them even the computer. We have the computers there. We can open in the Google, even internet, letting the children know the numbers, and that we're going to make them know that if the number in a kind of manner has been given with 4 balls and 4 number, children is going to learn that has been provided you 4 balls, and at the top there is a number 4, which means children is going to know, like what I said last time,
like counting.
Yeah, counting, using improvisation, even real areas.
Yeah,
the
visualization.
Yes, improvisation. I have to use something which is real. So computer can use something, or even phones can use something. Internet can give you something which is going to make the child know that these things I know this is the car. If when the CAR is there, the child will going to know it, because the car is there, is moving, and that is being produced, being imagined that this is the car.
Okay.
The child is going to know through this internet. So we use internet, we use technology, we use everything, whatever you can use, so that the children is going to enter what you want.
Okay.
Because nowadays children have to know how to use these technological things, because this is the modern world.
Yeah.
We're not like writing a letter to somebody and let him go with their feet.
We're still writing when applying for the jobs.
Yeah, but
yes,
yeah, you work.
No,
You use post office sometimes, but as of now, the world is changing. They use that. They say that if you want to apply this with a degree, just use. They say what? They can say, they can ask you to use email.
Okay.
Yes, that is in technology.
Okay. However, the letters are still used.
In fact, yes, but nowadays is now changing little by little. In fact, the letters are used, but just look
not like before.
Like before, because even nowadays you can use a car to send some letters to Mangochi or even South Africa, you can use an airport. That is technology also.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, at the first press you meant that you'll be writing the letter and be moving with it.
Yeah, the one who is having that you're going to have a bicycle. But in fact, they were even struggling to have that message to being sent somewhere else. But they were using a local method of how to send messages to somebody else. Even they were paying so much money because if you use bicycle to take a letter from here to Mangochi to the wrong way, it's not easy.
Yeah,
but they are using motorbike.
It took time as well.
3-4 weeks or even a week, of course. I received your letter last time, which was sent on the 17th, while the date is 30. So the reply we're going to have to be replied on first of the month or 30, which means it was very
for urgent things.
Yes,
it wasn't good.
It was not easy. So nowadays our technology made everything easy for us to learn. So we have to use this technology instead in classes, each and everywhere. Even the radios are teaching about how to use technologies nowadays. They are asking each and every teacher to use even internet, use technology to teach children.
Yes, please give us the advice.
Thank you very much. My advice is this: a teacher is the one who is providing important messages, important knowledge, important wisdom to children. Let us use our effort, teach, learn, and play with your children so that they are going to know whatever you want. Don't just be a teacher and be dormant, but be a teacher who is active enough. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. To our listeners, thank you for being there with me, Benadetta Numbo. If you haven't, if you can listen to different shows, you know that if you haven't subscribed yet, then you are missing a lot. Until we meet again, bye bye.